안녕하세요 여러분, 제 이름은 아비예요. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Abby and today I'm going to be talking about stereotypes. So I have 6 stereotypes I feel that a lot of people from other countries have of people from Britain, of British people. So my first one is about accents. So it's really funny that when you ask people to impersonate people from Britain, what they think the accent sounds like, a lot of them, they make us sound very, very posh. They mimic us and we sound so posh, and in your head you're like, I'm pretty sure we don't sound like that. Especially in Hollywood movies. Like honestly, if an American actor or actress was to impersonate a British person, this is what it would sound like 99% of the time.
Think about it. I only have a mother and you only...
Yes, exactly like that. Posh, elegant, whereas in real life, this is what it's going to sound like.
What was that earlier with Al?
No, Josh.
If you've made up some story.
Or this.
Listen, we're gonna work here. We'll stay together forever.
Yep, I'm afraid we do not sound posh. So yeah, if you come to Britain expecting us to be sounding all like, the Queen, no, you're going to be very, very disappointed because that is not how we sound like. A lot of the time you will probably struggle to understand what we're saying, especially if you were to go to the north, somewhere like Liverpool, listen to the Scouse accent. You'll be coming out thinking you know nothing, Even I sometimes I'm like that. I'm like, huh? What did you say? Repeat. I don't understand you. So the second one, British people love to drink tea. They drink tea like every day.
Hello.
Can I get you anything from the trolley?
I'd like 5 cups of tea, please.
Unfortunately, that is actually quite true. A lot of, people, they love to drink tea. I don't understand. I think it's just a cultural thing. You go to someone's house and you just have to offer them tea, Do you want tea and biscuit? Do you want tea and coffee? If you don't offer tea,
You are rude. You are very, very rude. You are not welcoming and you're rude.
so you have to offer tea, If you don't like tea, if you're like me, I don't like tea. I'm more of a... What is that sound? I'm more of a, herbal tea or like flavored fruit tea. I hate normal tea. I just find it very gross. So sometimes at work or, if I go somewhere and they offer a cup of tea and I'm like, no, I don't drink tea. And they look at me like this. Huh? Who are you? What are you? Are you even British? Yeah, like that, So yeah, it's very common for people to drink tea. They just love tea. Some people, I have a friend that literally carries tea bag everywhere she goes. Everywhere, I'm not even exaggerating. It's that bad. So that one, it's kind of true, yeah. So the third one, British people are very, very polite. Are we? I don't know. I don't think we are the most polite, people you ever meet. Just go down to London, go on the subway, no, not subways, go down to the tube, see the person sitting across you, all frowning, looking like death, looking like they're gonna kill you if you say anything to them. Yeah, that's not polite, is it? So yeah, I don't know where that stereotype comes from that, we're very polite. Not everybody is polite, and I guess it goes for all other countries. Not everybody is going to be polite, so I don't know what to think about that one. So the fourth one is that we love to queue. We love to queue up in lines, and honestly I think that's about right, because there's like this unspoken rule that you have to queue up, especially at bus stops. So if you're there waiting for the bus, you'll just see people just just automatically queuing up. I don't understand. They're like, you know, one person will stand there, you know, next to the stop, and then the next person will stand behind them, and then behind, and then next, you know, before you know it, there's like a long queue of people waiting for the bus. So it's like this silent thing, silent polite thing to do. You know, you don't say it. You're not going to be like, you have to queue up, or I'm going to queue up now. You just do it. You just queue up. So yeah, I think queuing is a thing, but it's not that big. I don't know, I think it's most common at bus stops where people just queue up, especially here in Norwich anyways. The fifth one, we've all seen the Queen. We love the Queen. Our lives revolves around the Queen. You know, it's just all about the Queen. No, I'm afraid not. You know, I've not seen the Queen, and a lot of my friends have not even seen the Queen. I mean, you know, our day-to-day conversation does not revolve around the Queen. You can go a whole year and not talk about the Queen. You know, it's not all about the Queen. I mean, there are some people, don't get me wrong, that love the Queen, but I think majority of the time it's just, you know, she's just a queen. She's just there. I mean, I don't know, I don't hate her, but she's just, you know, she's just a queen. It's not a big deal. It's just a royal family. You know, they're not like, I don't know, but yes. So no, we've not all seen the Queen, and we don't, you know, we don't all talk about the Queen every single time, and we don't all love the Queen. Yeah. My last one is, all we talk about is the weather. British people love to talk about the weather. I mean, it's not like we love to talk about the weather. I think it's just a conversational filler. You know, there are times you're there standing at the bus stop awkwardly, there's somebody next to you trying to speak to you, you know, you're there giving each other like awkward looks, like, I see you, you see me, do we have to talk? You know, it's just, I mean, I do it anyways. If I don't know what to say at that time, I'm like, so the weather, it's actually, it's not too bad today, is it? And then that's it. You just start talking about the weather for the next however minute that, you know, you talk about the weather. So, yeah, it's not like we love talking about the weather. I think it's just that it's an easy conversation, an easy topic to bring up, especially if you don't know what to talk about, if you have nothing to say, and you're just there in this awkward situation where you just want to come out of, then yeah, I think the weather is like the safest thing to talk about. So yeah, so that concludes it all. So these are my 6 top stereotypes that I feel like a lot of people have about Britain. So yeah, if you like this video and you want to see more content like this, please like and subscribe, and also share so that other people can see it and be aware and know, you know, exactly, you know, just
Other people can see it.
so yeah, and I will see you guys next time. Annyeong.